Hello students, how are you? Today we are here with your worksheet number 32 that is being given to you on 16th of September. It is about metals and non-metals, another chapter of your science notebook. And here the elements can be classified as metals and non-metals on the basis of their properties. Examples of some metals are iron, aluminium, silver, copper. Their symbols are also given here. Examples of some non-metals are hydrogen, nitrogen, sulfur, oxygen. Now we come to physical properties of these metals and non-metals. First of all here is luster. Luster is what? इसको हम हिंदी में चमक कहते हैं. Metals have shiny surface. They have shining surface, but non-metals do not have that shining surface. Exception is there. Iodine have shiny surface only. Now we come to second property, that is hardness. These are generally hard except sodium, lithium, potassium, which are soft and can be cut with knife. And non-metals are generally soft except diamond, an allotrope of carbon, which is hard in nature. It is hardest substance. Exactly. It is hardest substance. Okay. Now we come to next property, that is state. State is metals exist as solids except mercury, which exists only in liquid state at room temperature only. And now non-metals, they all exist as solid or gases except bromine, which exists in liquid state only. Now malleability. Malleability is what? Here the ability of metals to get beaten into the thin sheets. If they can be beaten into thin sheets is called as malleability. The metal is called as malleable, and non-metals are non-malleable. It means they cannot be beaten into thin sheets. And ductility. Ductility, if they can be drawn into thin wires, this property is called as ductility. Non-metals, again they are non-ductile. Conductor of heat and electricity. Metals are good conductors of heat and electricity except lead and mercury. These are the exceptions. Non-metals are generally poor conductors of heat and electricity except graphite. It is good conductor of heat and electricity. Now we come to density. Generally they have, यानी कि metals have high density and high melting point except sodium, potassium. Else all have high density and high melting point. Now non-metals generally have low density and low melting point. Metals produce a sound on striking a hard surface, that is called as sonorous sound. Non-metals are non-sonorous. They do not produce any sonorous sound. Here we come to our, well, let's see your diagrams. Here it is shown the metals are good conductors of electricity. If we clip here the metals are tested here. If we connect both the metals, then the electricity starts flowing. Here the metal clip, here metal clip, and here the metal clip is being attached to show that metals are good conductors of heat and electricity. Okay. Now another diagram is of reaction of steam with metal. If reaction of steam occurs with metal, here the metal surface you can see. Here it is the metal. Here the metal is placed in a test tube. It is a glass rule soaked in water, and burner is placed below it. From here, the gas is passing through this tube, delivery tube, and here hydrogen gas is getting collected above the water. We can test for the hydrogen gas with the property of its pop-up sound. Okay. Now we come to the chemical properties of metals. Metals react with air. Metals combine with oxygen to form metal oxide. Like metal plus oxygen give rise to metal oxide. Here copper plus oxygen, copper oxide, aluminium plus oxygen, aluminium oxide. Different metals show different reactivities towards oxygen. For example, sodium and potassium, they react very vigorously, बहुत तेज, यानी कि बहुत तेज, so that they catch fire even if they kept in open. So they are also kept immersed in kerosene oil because they catch fire when kept in open. Now magnesium, aluminium, zinc, lead, they react slowly with air. These elements are covered within thin layer of oxide. And we now come to iron. Iron do not burn on heating, but iron filings burn vigorously. Copper does not burn, but it is coated with black copper oxide. It is very important. The color of copper oxide is black in color. Silver and gold do not react with oxygen. These are inert. Okay, so they do not react with oxygen. By the word inert means they do not react. Okay, now we come to the flow chart that is been given here. Reaction of metals with water. With water they produce metal oxide and hydrogen, and metal oxide further joins with water molecule to form water or metal hydroxide. Now the metal, it reacts with steam only, like aluminium, iron, zinc, they react with steam. With cold water, it's sodium, potassium, calcium. Hot water, it's magnesium. No, there is no reaction with lead, copper, gold and silver. Calcium and magnesium float on reacting with water. Now here the reactions are given. Sodium plus water molecule give rise to NaOH, यानी कि sodium hydroxide, hydrogen gas plus heat. Magnesium when reacts with water, it forms magnesium hydroxide, and when aluminium reacts with water, it forms aluminium oxide. It is also called as alumina. Okay, now coming to our next part, that is amphoteric oxides. Amphoteric metal oxides which react with both acids as well as bases to produce salt and water are called amphoteric oxides. ऐसे मेटल ऑक्साइड जो दोनों तरह से रिएक्ट करती है, एसिड्स के साथ भी और बेसिस के साथ भी, और प्रोड्यूस करती है सॉल्ट एंड वाटर, दे आर कॉल्ड एम्फोटेरिक, जैसे कि जिंक एंड एल्यूमिनियम ऑक्साइड. हेयर वी कैन सी aluminium oxide, they react with acid, it is acid and it is base. Okay, so here we get the product aluminium chloride, and here sodium aluminate. Water, this is sodium aluminate. Okay beta, now we come to our question answers. First of all, the first question is, name the metal which is liquid at room temperature. That is your mercury only. So we'll write Hg, that is mercury. Next question is, explain the meanings of malleable and ductile. So here is the answer. Malleability means that the metals can be beaten into thin sheets, and ductility means they can be drawn into thin wires. So this is your answer number 2. Next question is, why are sodium and potassium stored under kerosene oil? Because they catch fire when they kept open. See, so here is the answer 3. Now moving to last question, that is, what are amphoteric oxides? Give 2 examples. So here is the answer. Metal oxide that react with both acid and bases to produce salt and water are called amphoteric. Examples are zinc and aluminium. So beta, This was of worksheet number 32 that is being given on 16th September. Next worksheet when we will come, we will discuss it. Till then, stay safe and keep healthy.